Hello, this is Alechius, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as the French in our endless war with Russia. Looks like just as we were seeing progress in eastern Poland, they called it off. Starting to think my partner over in the army is not all there. There's our port strike. Ooh, lots of transport sunk for the Russians. West Africa, Baltic Sea. Yep, pushed back. Well, the losses were much more in our favor. What kind of army do we have over here? Nothing. More in Lithuania. Ah, I see. Get our two fleets combined, leave our blockers where they were. We do have the Russians trying to do their business out here. Single heavy cruiser. Why do I have them in La Rochelle? They should not be there. Go to the Canaries with the Paris and the Vercingetorix. Hopefully these guys can get there in a reasonable time. Looks like they will take Kamchatka. So we got quite a bit of war left. More than I was hoping, but I won't complain. Ooh, we could max out tech budget again. Probably. We'll see how that settles in. Army logistics continue to be good. How is the Russian? They're still declining. I can only guess at their transport capacity. It's got to be low by now. There's our port strike. Now we get a clash and it's not even the correct. Oh, it's the two mine layers coming in. Ooh, they're not really intended to fight, but I did equip them with guns in case they got in a fight. Sure, let's see what happens. Alright, what kind of torpedoes? 2 broadsides in the bow. Environmentals are good. Declining. Seas are getting rougher and it's getting later in the day. There's our first contact. Come on, knock that off. There we go. Eight kilometers away. Good penetration on the main battery. We might try to do armor piercing on the main battery, high explosive on the secondary. I want you to take that guy out. Torpedoes have 4 kilometers range, 42 knot speed. Still going to try to get in close. With that, switch torpedoes over there, and we'll use auto, please. I expect they'll have torpedoes of their own here shortly. And this is close enough. I'm going to try to launch. Get that bow torpedo to go. Ooh. Very good. Ah, they got me with a follow-up. Let's get out of here and have our follow-up ship do their business. Focus on the torpedo boat. Get your torpedoes out there. Alright, hard turn, hard turn, hard turn. Because they're going to counter launch. Oh, it's beautiful. Nice torpedo detonation on the Vidyas. And there's some follow-up torpedoes for the Rurik. A little skeptical they'll get anywhere. Excellent. Alright, let's try to save the Duchela. We have the port side torpedoes left until they reload. Rook's tough. She's pretty still right now, so I'm going to activate the torpedoes and see if we can get those port side to go. Not quite yet. There goes the torpedo boat. Excellent. Alright, hard turn. And torpedoes. As we pass the Rurik. Yeah, we're gonna slide into that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it is our torpedoes we're trying to get going. Let's turn the Duchela. Maybe not fully broadside. We'll go for, say, that sort of angle. Ah, flooding's getting our engine. Oh, they have no armor. Nice gentle turn. Got the ass cold. Excellent. Alright, let's see if we can get in there. Can't even see the other targets. Put the Duchela into a steady state turn. Turn her torpedoes on. Oh, flooding. I could sink the Duchela. 2.5-inch belt. Let's do AP. Oh, more flooding. Can't take that sort of thing. There's our bow torpedo. Alright, hardest turn we can do. Good hits, flash fire, work's done. Done our job, we can try to disengage now. I certainly don't want to pursue the enemy. We've done our work here. We can get our mine layers into port. If we don't follow up this battle, we will. Alright, just took a little bit to get to the end battle button to pop. And we got the heavy cruiser, 2 of their cruisers, and their torpedo boat. I'd say that worked out pretty well for us. No transports lost for us. Dangerous time to be on the ocean. A lot of merchants getting hurt out there. That means Hongo has our... Nope, they're not there yet. Lost. Nope, there they are. We'll arrive in 2 turns. We're headed to the same destination. Trying to intercept here right now, but likely we may have stopped them. Might be able to squeeze in between the ocean or not. Question is whether to go to their destination or wait up for the destroyer that could end up ahead of us. We'll see if we can combine them. Out in Asia, we're not seeing too much. Ah, we finally have them in place. 4 more months. And then we have a task force headed where now? Oh wow, to the Canaries. That seems to be a waypoint for them. I'm going to build a coastal mine layer sub for Santa Cruz. We have too many ports. Managing this is a little obnoxious. Alright, we're good. I didn't see anything else of note, so we're good to continue. Battleships made it to here. The Russians made it to there. Bilateral tensions. War erupts between the US and Japan. There's our port strike. Mark III 6-inch guns. Baltic Sea, we lost 4 transports. And there's our Eastern Poland push again. Truly a worldwide war. We'll just go there in the hopes we can intercept, but I have a feeling she'll slip further into the Indian Ocean. Oh, our battleships made it the whole way. And they shifted their target to the east side of the islands. Hmm. 5% is not notable, but that is progress. What are you guys doing up here? Oh, you can take the Northwest Passage. It's clear. I'm not sure I noticed that before. Looks like we sold a few ships. As our monthly balance is now good and we're well over $2 billion. Our monthly port strike. Better submarine propellers. Menshikov is damaged. South Atlantic and Bay of Biscay. United States takes Ecuador. And there we have it. Oh, she turned around. We'll stay on this side of them. We'll see if we can drive them back up towards the North Atlantic. Invasion well underway. This fleet's coming down. Looks like they may have given up. Alright, we'll give chase then. Yep, and there's our reverted progress. 5% on the first month for Eastern Poland is good. A chance we can actually take that. average training is green. We do have a lot of ships, a lot of crews. Would like to bump up the training until our reserve crew gets up to trained, if possible. Baltic Sea, Bay of Biscay. Alright, I decided to head back. We'll have to keep an eye on them. I'll chase them 1 month at a time in case they turn around. They've got 6 more months till they get to the Canaries. And our friend is headed back the other way. Double digits for Eastern Poland. Army logistics for Russia are down to 5%. Oh yeah, we're making a lot of money now. Ooh, triple turrets. West Africa, we know about that. Brazil wants a destroyer for a good price. We take Eastern Siberia. Ah, so that's all the same. Makes a little bit more sense. We're not going to bother chasing down any of the rest of these. Just going to come back to Petropavlovsk. See if we can initiate an assault there. No. So we need to have our ships in place first. But I will take this detachment and we'll see if we can poke them over here. Almost 20%. That's very good. There we go. Ooh, convoy missions. Oh, port strike reverts to over here in Murmansk. Anti-flooding 3, very good. 2 powder 1, interesting. Do have a liking for 2 powder. Faster reloads, some good penetration. Has some disadvantages. Actually, let's move all the way if we can. %, Eastern Poland. We are indeed making progress. Excellent. Does that mean we can do our Navy invasion? Kamchatka, there we go. See what that looks like next month. So we have Galilee borrowed from Sweden, and one of our Sphaxes, or Megan class light cruisers, the Sphax. That's one of our mine layers. We'd be up against a heavy cruiser and a destroyer, as well as their transports. Sure, let's do it. See what happens. We'll do what we did last time. Why is the Milan in the lead? She's slow. There they are. Focus on that torpedo boat. Actually, if we're doing that, we need all high explosive. Alright, hard turn. Which will throw off our aim. Our torpedoes ready for the heavy cruiser. Excellent. If she's slowing down, we have a much better chance of follow-on hits. There we go. That should be it. Hit chances are increasing even though our range is increasing. Oh, it was a proper destroyer. Oh, we launched the broadsides. Interesting. I didn't think they could shoot at that sharp an angle. There's our additional flooding. Hard turn. Cut the engines. Cut the engines. Oh no, I should have kept up its speed. Oh wow. Get our AP going. Shortest turn we can do. There's the launch. Oh, come on. That was a beautiful maneuver. Curse magnetic fuses. These torpedoes I'm not too worried about because we're in the middle of a... Ooh, interesting. Yeah, we didn't have much to worry about. Both torpedoes hit. The aft half of the ship was busted seams everywhere, as well as the two big holes. We'll lose a gunfight at close range, so if our bow torpedo isn't going to fire, we're going to make a turn. There's one flooding. They should be at 50% damage instability by now, if they weren't already. And extra flooding, which is what we wanted. Up forward, perfect. That's what we wanted. Switch to high explosive. I don't care who we launch our torpedoes at. And these are unarmed, so we can slow down to a stately, say, 15 knots. Should be close to minimum engine vibrations. Max cruising speed 19 is what we're looking for. Glad they had that available. Yeah, she's done. Switch targets. And we'll wrap this up a little bit quicker. Yeah, she's flooding down. Switch targets. Flooding immediately. Flooding across the ship. Being protected by her compatriot. That should do. Switch targets. Levitt is done. Now it's just Bychok, and I believe that's the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. All targets. Excellent result for us. Glad we brought those mine layers up. There we go. We have our other convoy mission, which is a Swedish heavy cruiser, a Gemap. Nice. As well as the other Magan. 2 more Magans? I didn't know we had 4 of these up here. But we're also seeing a Latvian battleship. Interesting. Wonder how old that ship is. I didn't need to do the tight because I'm not going to be using that. We're set for 21 knots. Now I'm going to set them to sail. And we're going to split them up. I said we're going to split them up. The Duchela is in the rear, so we have them follow. And then our heavy cruiser will follow the Duchela. Perfect. Everybody's set up. They are allegedly to the south, which they are. We can see the battleship from here. Interesting setup. That is... Oh, I forgot about the transports. I was like, that's way more ships than I was expecting. Alright, we have not identified them yet. Get our torpedoes ready to go though, as we focus on their escorts. So good angle for a torpedo launch, so we'll see if we can get one off. Take a look. They have 9, almost 10-inch main belt, good quality armor. Yeah, I think we'll be stuck using HE against them. Leave the guns to auto select. Should be fine. Do a fairly hard turn to port. No bow torpedo. Sharpen up the turn to max as we dodge these other torpedoes. Battleship has bow and stern torpedoes, so we'll have to watch for that. That was a nice close approach, but no launch. Now we're losing our angle. Make your hard turn. Oh, 2 hits. We're gonna lose to Duchela. Have her disengage. Change our Swedish friend. Swallow the Armorique. Set you to launch your torpedoes against the battleship, just at whatever range. Looks like they're straightening the rudder. Starting to counter maybe. See if we can get a torpedo launch. Nice. Shayla doing good work. I was expecting 2 torpedoes to do more damage than that. Hard turn. They should be maneuvering against these 2. Looks like they won't get a good chance. Both duds. Oh, that smarts. Alright, even out the rudder. So we can get that bow torpedo to go. Come on guys, you can do it. Alright, you missed your chance. Time to launch the port side if we can. And stay in a hard turn. Can't afford to even out. Too close. And we have counter torpedoes that we might see from the Bode Visny. Should probably switch our gun target. Why are you doing that? I don't think we're going to be able to dodge this one. Swing the stern. Swing it. Oh, we still took it. And that hurt our rudder. Well, let's see if we can get our port side torpedoes to fire this time. We have no torpedoes we need to worry about from the enemy. There's the port torpedoes away. They'll miss. Can't afford to take too many hits from the battleship, so we have to keep maneuvering. See if we can take out the torpedo boat while we're right here. Heavy cruiser will come up this side of the transports. Duchela really needs to just leave. She's flooding way too much. Taking additional damage from that destroyer. Which we can switch targets now. I don't think we're going to be able to pump out aft steering and be able to... Oh yeah. Pump out aft steering and recover our steering. In fact, we may lose the armor reek. That is a lot of flooding. Yep, we're gonna lose her. Slow. These are 1890 torpedoes. 15-inch whiteheads. Get the main battery to target the Georgi. I don't think we're going to penetrate penetrate the armor. We can get the fore and aft. Actually, might not be a bad idea. Yeah, let's see if we can poke a few holes in her. Oh, we're gonna lose our Swedish friend's heavy cruiser. We're just gonna plow straight into this. Oh yeah, it's bad. And if they can catch up to the Duchela, this is a loss for us. Getting the 2 duds against the Georgi, that really hurt us. Alright, we were able to get the Duchela out of there, just barely. Counts as a loss for us. Loss of a CA and a CL. I will miss our mine layers. Still got one of them from the other fight, but we have traded down this task force a bit. I think we have everything else settled, and with that, I think we have had quite long enough an episode. So I hope you enjoyed. Appreciate you staying to the end. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.